Okay, Niamid. You're diving into the world of Niamid. Let's just say I learned a lot prepping for this one. Are you ready for some weirdness?
Before we dive into tap dancing and cabbage cravings, let's be clear. The science on this is, murky at best.
Right, our listener sent us some pretty interesting stuff on this new teen drug, Niamid. Articles, social media posts at Niamid. We're going deep.
Yeah.
You want to understand the hype, the risks, maybe just like some good dinner party stories?
We've got you covered.
We've got you covered. So Niamid, what is it really?
Forget everything you think you know about how drugs are made. Niamid allegedly, and I can't stress that enough, allegedly was invented by this, well, eccentric Danish scientist, Dr. Bjorn von Nutterson. And the story goes, pickle juice was involved. Like a lot of pickle juice.
Okay, hold up. Pickle juice.
Yeah, you know how some people get those late night cravings? Well, apparently Dr. von Nutterson's is pickled things. And one particularly potent batch led to, shall we say, an epiphany.
An epiphany involving what exactly?
See, the thing is, von Nutterson wasn't trying to create the next big party drug. His goal was to recreate a very specific feeling.
What kind of feeling are we talking about here?
Imagine, if you will, the feeling of eating a ghost pepper while riding a roller coaster, while listening to elevator music.
Okay, I'm not even sure where to start with that. This guy's interesting, to say the least, but I still don't get it. Why are teens so obsessed with this stuff? The article mentioned something about, like, superpowers.
Right, so the legend goes, the first people to try Niamid weren't actually teenagers. It was a group of, get this, Danish eye doctors.
Eye doctor.
Eye doctors. They believed Niamid would give them the ability to see the future.
Bold move. Did it work?
No precognition, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending how you look at it. But those early whispers about Niamid, like seeing the future, folding laundry at the speed of light, instantly becoming a sea cucumber trivia master.
Sea cucumber trivia. Okay, that's a new one.
It all snowballed, right? The rumors, the mystique, it's all very on brand for something spreading like wildfire online.
Speaking of online, Niamid is all over social media. And I gotta say, faster laundry folding isn't exactly what's making headlines. It's the whole superpower thing. What's the deal with that?
Right, you're talking about the supposed benefits, which they range from pretty mundane stuff like, I don't know, getting 4% more likes on your TikToks.
Hey, those likes are important. Don't underestimate the power of online validation.
To some truly wild claims. But the thing that's really caught on, the thing that everyone's talking about, is the hair growth.
The hair growth, right? The articles mentioned something about that.
Apparently, Niamid makes your hair grow like crazy. We're not talking a little trim here, we're talking overnight mullets.
Mullets, like the hairstyle.
Full-on, glorious mullets. And it's gotten seriously competitive with these hair-off competitions popping up. Teens trying to out-mullet each other, pushing the limits.
It's like that whole cinnamon challenge thing a few years back.
Exactly. And it all plays into that teenage need to fit in, to go viral, to push boundaries.
Okay, we got to talk about the risks, right?
Yeah.
Because as fun as the superpowers and overnight mullets sound, there's got to be a downside.
Oh, there's a downside. And it's not pretty. We're talking uncontrollable tap dancing, speaking in dead languages. Imagine trying to order a pizza in Old Norse and 12-hour yodeling fits.
12 hours, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And probably really annoying for anyone within earshot.
You got that right. And then, of course, there's the whole spontaneous mullet situation.
Right, because who needs a stylist when you have Niamid, am I right? So is this stuff dangerous, or are we talking about a harmless, albeit strange fad?
That's the million-dollar question. And honestly, no one really knows for sure. We just don't have enough information. I mean, is it the drug itself? Is it mass hysteria? Is it a bizarre combination of both?
Right, because people believe what they want to believe, especially when it comes to something as hyped up as this.
And you can't discount the placebo effect.
Yeah.
If everyone's saying a Niamid gives you superpowers, well, who wouldn't want a piece of that?
It's like that saying, fake it till you make it, but with, potential yodeling and a side of Old Norse.
Exactly.
So what's the takeaway? What should our listeners keep in mind if they encounter Niamid in the wild? And hopefully they won't.
Right, well, I think the biggest thing is this. We really don't know what we're dealing with here. We've got this bizarre origin story, these outlandish claims, and the science. Well, the science is shaky at best. So until we know more, a healthy dose of skepticism is definitely in order.
A healthy dose of skepticism? I like that. We talked about the hair growth, the tap dancing, the yodeling. What if those are just the tip of the iceberg?